The media continues to miss the moment. You would think of all organizations and employees within these organizations that would get it, it would be people who reported on Donald Trump for four whole years, or longer than that relative to his campaigning, who have been around, who know the character of Donald Trump, who know the history of our country. Because these headlines about Michelle Obama not attending, like this one from the Washington Post, I'm not going to read the article here, but I got the CNN one here. Michelle Obama to skip Trump's inauguration, breaking with tradition. Oh, Michelle Obama, how dare you, madam, break from tradition. Oh. After all, here, I'm going to put up a photo of Donald Trump from the 2020 inauguration, the 2021, January 20th, 2021 inauguration of Joe Biden. And look at Donald Trump and Melania there, just cavorting with everyone there and having a good old time. Just kidding. Image not found, because Donald Trump refused to attend the inauguration of Joe Biden. He refused to attend. He's the first loser of an election, of a presidential election, to not attend the winner's inauguration. Did not take part in the peaceful transfer of power. In fact, everyone knows, we all witnessed it. Not only did he not participate in the peaceful transfer of power, he incited a deadly insurrection against the country, a failed coup attempt, an attempt to overturn the results of the 2020 election, so it would be him being re-inaugurated on that day. But the media has the temerity, they have the absolute shamelessness to post headlines about Michelle Obama breaking with tradition. This is the CNN article from which I'm going to read. Michelle Obama to skip Trump inauguration. What do you guess? Let's lay bets. I know the answer, so I will withdraw. But what do you think the chances are of CNN bringing up the fact that she's breaking with tradition? And then if you do think it's going to happen, how quickly do you think it happens? Let's find out together. Former First Lady Michelle Obama will not attend Donald Trump's inauguration next week, her office said Tuesday, without providing an explanation for her decision. How about this is the explanation? F*** that guy. Maybe she's come around on the when they go low, we go high strategy that doesn't work with Donald Trump and the cult. Maybe she's tired of people asking her to bend over backwards and be gracious in the face of vile and reprehensible racism, not just against people in the black community, but her own husband. Maybe it's that, CNN. She didn't provide an explanation for her decision. Quote, former President Barack Obama is confirmed to attend the 60th inaugural ceremonies. Former First Lady Michelle Obama will not attend the upcoming inauguration, a statement from the office of Barack and Michelle Obama said. The decision to forego attendance at Trump's formal swearing in is a break from tradition for the ceremony. Look at that, the top of the third paragraph, and they're already talking about breaking from tradition, in which former presidents and their wives typically participate. Former President George W. Bush and Laura Bush will attend the inauguration, his office said, and sources familiar with CNN that former President Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton also will be there. Michelle Obama also was not in attendance at the memorial service last week for former President Jimmy Carter, remaining instead in Hawaii. Former President Barack Obama attended the service at the National Cathedral in Washington, sitting next to Trump and engaging in animated conversation with him as the program was getting underway. Other former First Ladies, including Hillary Clinton and Laura Bush, both attended the Carter event. Michelle Obama has spoken openly about her animosity toward Trump, who she has accused of putting her family's safety in danger through his rhetoric. In 2017, she put those feelings aside after Trump won his first presidential election, welcoming the incoming president and Melania Trump to the White House for tea ahead of that year's swearing in. In the years afterward, she spoke about the experience of sitting on stage as Trump was inaugurated. Quote, "There were tears. There was that emotion. But then to sit on that stage and watch the opposite of what we represented on display, there was no diversity. There was no color on that stage. There was no reflection of the broader sense of America," she said in a podcast in 2023. And then the final sentence of the article, many, many paragraphs deep in the article, after the third paragraph started with, "She's breaking from tradition." They finally say this: "The Trumps did not attend President Joe Biden's inauguration in 2021 amid the president-elect's false claims that he won the 2020 election." You know what's missing from that paragraph, CNN? The fact that he broke from tradition. The fact that he broke from tradition. Why is it only the black woman who has to abide by the tradition? The ceremony. Oh, what are we going to do? Michelle Obama's not going to show up. Oh, he's a racist troll. He attempted to overthrow the United States government. But Michelle Obama's breaking from tradition, says the Washington Post and CNN and several other outlets, by the way. It is disgusting, the double standard, the extra standard that especially black women have to live up to in this society, that we hold them to as a culture. It's just fucking gross. Do better, CNN. I don't know if you're capable of doing better. Washington Post, owned by Jeff Bezos. Who knows? What do you think? I invite you to this conversation. You can comment below. You can also call and leave a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, as always, daily@dollemore.com. Man, maybe we need a tally of how many times I say it's going to be a long 4 years, because it's already the longest 4 years in the history of 4-year segments, and we're not even started. We don't start until Monday, and it's already the longest. Anyway, I love and appreciate you very much. If you feel the same and you want to help support my work, I would appreciate it very much. Reaching the millions of people we do, you can take part in that. Click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month. You can also go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast and help support and produce the work there. Follow me on social media. I am at Blue Sky, which is taking off, doing great. I would love to see you there and elsewhere, if that's where you are. No, I'm not active on Twitter anymore, but everywhere else. At Dollemore, love to see you. And I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another.